Hey everyone, in this video I am going to share the posterior muscles of the forearm. Posterior is present at the back side of the forearm. So in my previous video I explained about the muscles of forearm. So this is the list. Here muscles of forearm is divided into front as well as back. Front is also known as anterior compartment and back is also known as posterior compartment. And front or anterior compartment is further divided into superficial layer and deep layer. And in the superficial layer there are total 5 muscles, and in the deep layer there are total 3 muscles. And in the posterior compartment of the muscles of the forearm there is 2 parts. First one is superficial layer and the second is deep layer. In the superficial layer there are total 5 muscles, and in the deep layer there are in the superficial layer there are total 7 muscles, and in the deep layer there are total 5 muscles. So let's in my previous video I told you about the anterior compartment muscles, and in this video I am going to describe the posterior muscles of the forearm. So the superficial layer. In superficial layer there are total 7 muscles. So let's start with the muscles. 7 muscles total. So first one is enconeus, second is brachioradialis, third is extensor carpi radialis longus, fourth is extensor carpi radialis brevis, fifth is extensor digitorum, sixth is extensor digiti minimi, seventh is extensor carpi ulnaris. Except these two muscles, in all muscles name there is extensor. Means the action of these muscles are extension. So let's start with the enconeus. So origin of the enconeus is lateral epicondyle of humerus, and insertion of the enconeus is lateral surface of olecranon process of ulna. So humerus से originate होके ulna में insert हो रही है, and the nerve supply is radial nerve. All the muscles of the superficial layer of the posterior compartment of the forearm are supplied by the radial nerve. Some are supplied by the deep branch of the radial nerve. And the action of the enconeus is extends elbow joint. The second muscle are brachioradialis. The origin of the brachioradialis is upper 2/3 of lateral supracondylar ridge of humerus, and the insertion is base of styloid process of radius. So it originates from the humerus and insert into the radius. And the nerve supply are radial nerve. And the action of brachioradialis is it flexes forearm at elbow joint, rotates forearm to the mid-prone position from supine or prone positions. So it helps in the rotation and flexion of forearm at elbow joint. So third muscle are extensor carpi radialis longus, and the fourth are extensor carpi radialis brevis. So the origin of the longus are lower 1/3 of lateral supracondylar ridge of humerus. So brachioradialis is originate from the upper 2/3 of lateral supracondylar ridge, and the extensor carpi radialis longus originate from lower 1/3 of lateral supracondylar ridge of humerus. Here we all can see L lower, longus, L of the longus and L of the lower and L of the lateral is common. So we can differentiate between the longus and the brevis. Here the insertion is the posterior surface of base of second metacarpal bone, and the nerve supply is radial nerve, and the action is extend and abduct hand at wrist joint. So the action of extensor carpi radialis longus is extension as well as abduction. Fourth muscle is extensor carpi radialis brevis. Origin is lateral epicondyle of humerus, and insertion is posterior surface of base of third metacarpal, while the longus, extensor carpi radialis longus, is inserted into the second metacarpal bone, and this brevis is inserted into the third metacarpal, base of third metacarpal bone. And the nerve supply is deep branch of radial nerve. All the muscles are supplied by radial nerve, and the action, in which muscle name there is extensor that helps in the extension. So the action is extends and abducts hand at wrist joint. So where in the muscle name there is radialis, so it helps in the abduction. Radialis brevis as well as radialis longus both helps in the extension as well as abduction. So the fifth muscle is extensor digitorum. So origin is lateral epicondyle of humerus, and insertion is base of middle phalanges of the 2nd to 5th digits. And the nerve supply is deep branch of radial nerve, and the action is extends fingers of hand. Here in the muscle name there is a word used which is digitorum. So digitorum is used for digit. So digit is also known as fingers. So it helps in the extension of the fingers of the hand. And the 6th muscle is extensor digiti minimi. Digiti minimi is word used for little finger. And the origin is lateral epicondyle of humerus, and the insertion is extensor expansion of little finger. And the nerve supply is deep branch of radial nerve, and the action is it extends MCP joint, metacarpophalangeal joint of little finger, because the word used in the muscle is digiti minimi, so it helps in the extension at the metacarpophalangeal joint of little finger. The 7th muscle is extensor carpi ulnaris. So the origin is lateral epicondyle of humerus, and insertion is base of 5th metacarpal bone, and the nerve is deep branch of radial nerve, and the action of extensor carpi ulnaris is extension and adduction of hand at wrist joint, because in this muscle there is ulnaris. So ulnaris is always help in adduction, and the radialis is help in abduction. In the extension is the name, so extension word is present in the name of all the muscle that helps in the extension. So here is some point which is common. All the muscle is originate from the lateral epicondyle of the humerus, but insertion point is different, but it is near, and the nerve supply are radial nerve. Some is deep branch of radial nerve, and the action is extension as well as adduction, abduction, rotation. So I think this video is helpful for you guys. Thanks for watching my videos. Please like and share my videos and subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.